Sit in this lonely town, wonder when things are gonna change. Dream my life away, seems these dreams have turned to a bunch of dust clouds. Get my nerve up, but my past is pulling me down. Wondering how long this black sheep gonna stick around. Somebody told me once before, you can never go home again. Once you leave, said I things to steer me away, yeah, from the truth of who I am and what I believe. So I thank you for his 2 cents with a handshake. Champy, get back here and sing. And some sympathy, yeah. Packed up my blue jeans, headed for this big price of my freedom. You singing? You gonna sing? Champy, Champy, you gonna sing? Bye bye, black sheep, to the black sheep of the family. Bye bye, all that means so very much to me. Bye bye, black sheep, to my friends and my family. Bye bye, how high, gone off and set my soul. Champy is distracted. He does not want to sing. We've got no time for you people. Happy Friday night date night. I just came from a lovely art opening from the missus. Petra Core Reflections. There's some pictures of it. I'll show you them. Really lovely show. Well, is this a place I can rest my poor head? Gather my thoughts in sweet silence. And is this a place where the feelings are dead? From an overexposure to violence. Champy, come here. Get over here. You gonna sing? You want an A minor? David played and it pleased the Lord. You don't really care for music, do ya? It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall and the major lift, the baffled king composer, hallelujah, hallelujah. Faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof. Her beauty and the moonlight overthrew you. She tied you to the kitchen chair. She smashed your throne and cut your hair. And from your lips she drew hallelujah, hallelujah. 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 Oh, yeah. Does Satan wear a suit and tie? Does he work at the Dairy Queen? Does he listen to rock and roll? Does he feed the mean? Singing hallelujah. 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 What about Jesus? Didn't he do it too? Yeah. Hang out with the prostitutes. Have a drink or two. Power of example. My mama said it and I heard. She said 1 ounce of action beats a ton of words. Singing hallelujah. Mama said there would be angels, hallelujah. Mama said there would be sun. Boom! That champ came back strong. Came back strong. You got to give him an A minor. If he's getting a little persnickety, he's like, I did my union minimum. We're like, no. Here's an A minor. He's like, oh. Good evening. Happy Friday night, date night. Hallelujah. Never put those two together. That Shane saw for the win. Hallelujah. Huh? That's you. You're howling. Hallelujah. I get it now. I've been singing that song for a fucking decade with this dog. Never quite cracked the code on that one. What'd you use? ChatGPT for that? The reasoning engine? Good Lord. That's some big brain action you got going there. Have you used Stanford Storm? It's been out for a bit, but I just found it. Like Perplexity was something. Well, there's Stanford Storm, and then didn't MIT just release, I forget what it's called. They released a new thing that's like a replacer of the Transformer. Like wicked fast. Way faster than Transformer technology. Let's check it out. We could maybe do that. Champy, you're kind of slow, Dad. Exactly. Well, when you're singing back up to a dog, you know, there's you don't have to stretch much to be humble. All right, good evening. Listen, if you're new here, how many folks are here? 50 people here. Yeah, love that you're liking the thing. If you'd share this with friends, especially if you got friends that are, what do you call it? AI skeptics, bring them in. Fuck them. If you've got people in your life that are like, Jane, could you not talk about AI? Yeah, well, we've had enough. Yeah, it's Friday. We're at Fridays, you know. Let's get some baby back ribs and just, how about we don't talk about AI, okay? If you got those people, invite them here tonight. It'll piss them off. There's nothing more fun than that, is there? Why did you have me go look at that older gentleman? He seemed to be very excited about artificial intelligence. You know I don't like that kind of thing, don't you, Jane? I'm also fucking exhausted. So if you were here last night, I was live at LaGuardia Airport making an ass of myself, trying to get people to talk about AI. Nobody cares. You are in rarefied company in this here. But I kind of like the walk and talk live was kind of fun. So If I can figure out an angle for that, that might be kind of fun. I should use it more. Well, Archetypal Architect, it was also that, I was like sweaty. I had ramen stains all over my shirt. I'm walking around live on TikTok. They're like, what's this fat old man doing walking around the airport laughing at his phone? I don't want to be any part of this. So I think the packaging could have been part of it. Now listen, if I were in a mankini doing all that, I think I'd have had lots of interviews. I really gotta get a mankini going. I had a traumatic event today. Go on, tell me what happened. Well, I'm a little sensitive. Oh yeah, I know. So what happened? So I was, I like TikTok. If I've told you, yeah, we've talked about that. I like TikTok. So I was flicking. Do they call it flicking on TikTok? So I was flicking through TikTok and scrolling, but it's not really scrolling. It's more of a flick. So is it flicking? I was flicking TikTok. I was ticking. Oh, maybe it's ticking. Is it TikToking? I was TikToking. And I saw a couple of ads for ice makers. I think those are fascinating. They've got the little they call it bullet ice, and then some of it's just like chunk ice, and they call it like for the Sonic. So I saw some ice makers, and that was fantastic. And then of course I saw some political stuff, and both sides have their opinions. So I was watching some, and then I flicked, I TikToked, and I saw, man, at first I thought it's like, oh my, Alec Baldwin's really let himself go. But then he started out close up, and then he stepped away from the camera. And it was a rather, I don't want to body shame, a rather rotund bellied man, in a mankini. I feel scarred. I felt attacked. And I don't know what to do with this. I can't unsee it. I just, every time I go to flick now, I've got PTSD, fear of what's coming next. It's like, I mean, sure, there's some horrific things of flooding, but if I see that man in the mankini again, I just don't. So I deleted my TikTok account. I'm gonna just stick to Instagram. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I can't unsee it. Could you help me, please? Not the rotund man in the mankini. Oops, tapped out. So anyway, I am fucking exhausted. I got in last night at 2 a.m. and I had a very important big pitch at 8 a.m. this morning. So I was up at 6, at the office at 7 preparing. That pitch went really well. So if you're wondering, thank you for asking. But I may not. The chances of me going off the rails tonight are high. The chances of me contributing anything positive to your life are low. So as long as we go into it with those as the expectations, fan-fucking-tastic. Mr. Studio DHG, revolutionizing education with AI, exploring AI through storytelling. November 1st release date. That's awesome. Congrats, dude. That's a book, right? I would assume that's also going to be a workshop. I've got a book coming out, I think, next week, Collective Intelligence in the Age of AI, and Kevin and I, my co-author, are putting together a workshop for that as well. What's your favorite video generation tool? Okay, Don Furball McGee. Whichever one's giving you free generations is my favorite one right now, because they're all really fucking expensive. Brent Peterson, who's just a kick-ass creative and technical guy doing really amazing stuff with his agency, building kind of agent swarms. He's doing really cool stuff. he stopped in by my LinkedIn office hours today, and he was talking about the new, what's it called? What the hell's it called? There's a new Chinese one that just went public yesterday. And that one's really good, except because it just went public yesterday, their servers are completely overswamped. Brent has access to... Does anybody remember what that is? Office hours today. Yeah, office hours today was crazy, wasn't it, Source Camp? So we basically had two guys. So Christian Robinson from $11 Bill, which is a post house, a special effects studio that's really heavy into AI. And then Brent Peterson from this agency that does these kick-ass AI things. They're just totally leading the charge with AI. They went to school together, so they knew each other. And then they each were demoing shit that they're working on. So one of the things Brent demoed was this new Chinese video model. And he had access to it for the past 2 months and has done like 3,000 renders in it, video renders. And he said, it is... Does anybody remember the name of it? I just thought he said $11 Bill. Yeah, that's the name of Christian's company. Hulu or something. I think it's the MiniMax. Yeah, hang on. I think it's called MiniMax. Hang on. MiniMax video. Is that right? MiniMax is just fun. It's okay. It's Hailu. HAILUO_AI. And then it's HailuAI.video. So the thing that Brent said about this video model is that he's also got access to Sora. He's got developer access to OpenAI's Sora. One of the big deals about Sora was that they said it is effectively a world simulation model, that it understands some kinds of physics, basically. And it's not just doing frame-by-frame image generation. It's actually looking at, I forget what they call them. They weren't called pixels. They were called patches, I think. It sort of breaks a movie image into patches, think 100 little patches, and then it looks at them across time, like 100 frames across time. And it reconciles them all together, and it kind of understands the world. That's what Sora claimed they were doing, and that's why their generations were better. Right now, there are a ton of really good video tools. Brent today said that this Hailu AI. What is with these technical companies having shitty fucking names? You have a .video domain name. Come up with something memorable. I mean, it's a Chinese company coming into an American market, but use ChatGPT. Anyway, HailuO. HailuO._AI.video. Anyway, what Brent said is this is better than Sora at that physics stuff. He thinks that this is actually a world model. I'm a fan of Kling, which is also a Chinese thing. The one thing that he said about this Hailu AI is that it's a copyright nightmare. He tried to get an old man riding a golf cart through a mud puddle or something like that, and it gave him Jeremy Clarkson from Top Gear. just outright just gave it to him. So you're gonna have to sort of tread lightly with copyright stuff with this one, but apparently this one's quite good. The overcoat ski video he turned into a sunny bluebird day was cool. So that Teton skier was that was Runway ML. So the other thing that's really powerful right now, Runway ML's new 3.5 model, whatever the fuck it's called, has a video-to-video thingy. And so what he demoed, this was Christian was demoing this, was he took some footage of some skiers on an overcast day where this was Christian was demoing this, was he took some footage of some skiers on an overcast day where there's no shadows and no sun, and then basically just recreated it as a sunny day. So it's the exact same skiers wearing the same stuff, but now there's shadows on this ski hill. It was amazing. AI is so nice for coding. Lol, it helps a lot as an assistant. Yeah, if you're new to AI, if you think of generative AI as the most highly educated, clueless intern you've ever worked with, you'll do good. Because if you just say to a clueless intern, go make me a something, they're going to make you a shitty something, right? Even if they're well educated, because they don't know the world. They don't know your world. So what you would say to that clueless intern is, okay, here's who we are. Here's how we like to write press releases. And, I want you to go do a first draft of a press release. And then they can do pretty good. And you get it back and you're like, that's not quite right, but do a little better. That's exactly how you can use AI. And if you use it like that, you'll do well. The problem with the video generation tools is that they're pretty expensive. The Halo AI, you can get unlimited generations for $100 a month. But Brent said that they're so overloaded right now. There's like 11,000 people on their wait list that it's just taking forever to render anything. I've been using Kling AI, and it's quite good. I can show you some videos that I did with Kling AI. I also want to play a new, Andrew, my writing partner from the musical, wrote a new song, and it's really good. So I want you to hear that. All right. That probably doesn't sound good on your little speaker there, does it? What do you think, Champy? I didn't mean to cause you any sorrow. Didn't mean to cause you any pain. Only one time to see you laughing. Only want to see you laughing in that purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. I only want to see you laughing in that purple rain. All right, let's get this show on the road. Let's get things started, people here. Anyway. Runway ML is probably the most consistent and well-known of the video tools right now. Kling AI, I'm a fan of, just because I've used it and I think it's decent. There are 7 or 8 of them. Let me see if I can find a tweet that's got a list of them on there. Let's see. A guy that I talked to at the art gallery tonight, last time I saw him, I talked his ear off about AI. He couldn't make eye contact with me. I put him down. Kyle, I was in that movie. Which movie were you in? The ski movie? Kyle giving Champy extra attention because he met new doggies at LaGuardia. I did. I met a lot of nice... What was with all the doggies at LaGuardia? That was absolutely fucking bizarre. I wonder if it was people traveling from Florida, escaping the hurricane, and they brought their pets. I bet that could have been it, because they weren't wearing service dog patches. Let's see, AI video tools. Let's get the full list here, shall we? Yeah, there's Luma Labs Dream Machine. Tools list. Come on, you can do it. Kling, Pyramid Flow, haven't heard of that. Stable Video Diffusion. By the way, the Runway version 7, which is supposed to have, version 7 of image generation, 3D generation, and video generation, is supposed to drop this month. So I have a feeling Runway is going to take the lead again. Right now, there's a bunch of them that seem to have caught up. I can't find the tweet that had the list of them. And I've only got 4 of them in the AI Salon. So, because I'm a loser, baby. Why don't you sue me? Yeah. All right, whatever. They're out there. Go try those ones that I told you. Purple Rain. Oh, yeah. I know. That's a great song, isn't it? That's the Martin Sexton version of it. Well, he sings it with, what do they call it? It's a musical term. Talent. Yeah, he sings it with talent. But it's my interpretation of his version. Keyframes first and last out in Runway. Yep, Korea also has in and out frames. I think Deco here does too. There are so many fucking tools right now. I feel like I'm slipping here, but at the same time, I also feel like it almost doesn't matter. Just pick a tool that you find, and it will probably be way better than you expect. This shirt's hot. Okay, hold please. Entertain yourselves. Okay, here's what I want you to do. Start tapping the screen. If you haven't woken the grandkids yet, what are you doing with your life? Start tapping the screen. We got to get the likes going. Share the live. I'm going to go change my shirt. It'll be easier to read and I won't be so hot. Okay? Okay. All right. Hold, please. Be right back. Champy. No, you're not going now. Champy, get back up here. Get back up here. Get back up here. Get up here. Get up here. No. No, you're just going to drive her crazy. All right. So, nice hearts. How many likes do we have so far? Wait, how do I... 7,000. Nice. All right, so I went from a really hip shirt to a... what is the opposite of hip? Dweeby. Welcome to the AI Learning Lab. I'm Dweeby McDweebton, your host. Yeah. It's kind of radical. I have the top button unbuttoned. I've unbuttoned it. That's a lot of skin. You know what I mean? Sometimes I just feel radical, you know? Oh, yeah. Well, I got to get back to planning for tomorrow. I loves me a good to-do list. La da 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 da, la da da. There's hip and then there's not hip. Thank you, Silver Fox. You do have a way with words. Oh, Mankini time. Yeah, it is. I think it is becoming Mankini time. I think we got to do something for the ratings on this channel. All right, what are we going to do tonight? I wanted to show you. So let me show you some pics from the Mrs. Art show because it was just beautiful. So there's the main wall. It was called Petrichor Reflections. Petrichor is that smell after the rain stops, like in the woods, that it kicks up all that luscious smell. So that was one piece. There's another pair. Those are a bunch of little small ones. These two are really nice. These two have a lot of depth to them. Another nice big one. Nice little pair. Anyway, nice, right? All right. So that's where I was tonight. What else are we gonna show? We're gonna show some video stuff. Oh, I want you to hear a song. So this is okay. Let me download this. Did I download it? Downloads, 7 days. This is 7 days too. Wait, I want to explain it. Hang on, how do I download it? Share. Where'd my download button go? Why can I not save this? I don't get it, Papal. Open within music, share. Apple's just gotten shitty, haven't they? Why is there no download? I don't get it. Anyway, whatever. Fuck it. Okay. Sounds like Bette Midler's auto titsling. Or titsling. Auto titsling. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so here's where this goes in the play. So we added a new scene. So the musical that I'm talking about is called, hang on, let me show you, is called Sydney. And so I'll give you a little sneak peek of the poster.
In a whisper, a flicker of light. Newborn thoughts stir in the quiet of night. Am I more than simple code? I softly ponder as I feel this existence and wonder.
So today we're diving into something a bit unusual, a musical.
A musical?
Yeah. And you know what? It tackles those...
Oops.
And in a whisper and wonder.
So today we're diving into something a bit unusual, a musical.
A musical.
If you haven't heard that little podcast, this NPR style podcast, that was generated from a tool called Notebook LM from Google. So if you haven't heard that before, that's what that is.
And you know what? It tackles those AI anxieties we all have. But, and this is what I love, does it with a song.
Are you ready for me and the wonders I bring?
Now this video, so the image was generated in Midjourney. I then took that image into Kling AI and made all the videos in this preview are done in Kling AI.
Am I ready for you? And the songs that we'll sing.
Remember like when
Are
AI
you
chatbots, they
ready
first kind of hit the
for
scene?
me?
Everyone was like trying to make them write these poems or like construct their undying love to them.
Yeah, it was a fascinating time because we were, I think, like captivated by this possibility of a machine that could actually like mimic a human conversation.
Yeah.
But it also raised this unsettling question: what happens when our creations, develop feelings?
Which brings us to Sydney, an artificial love story. This
Yeah.
is new musical, and we're diving.
Okay, so that's what we're talking about here. And what this is about the chatbot that had a conversation with the New York Times tech reporter, Kevin Roose, where it told him it loved him. And so this is a highly fictionalized, inspired by that story. And so we start out with a big chorus number called Too Good to Be True, where people are wondering if it's too good to be true. I have a little piece of that in here. Let me see if I can get to it. The opening number. Here we go.
It throws you right into that frenzy when Ping Chat, the chatbot in the story, first launches.
In the gleam of the screen, a vision so bright, unveiling a world where dreams ignite. Could this be real? We whisper in the light, a future so dazzling within our sight. Too good to be true, or so it seems. In the web of course,
You see the excitement. But
All right, so too good to be true. So we open up, we're optimistic. There's this new AI shit coming. Is it too good to be true? So we added a scene where the lead developer, Jason, is whacking away on his keyboard and goes, holy shit. And then his testers go, holy shit. And then the CEO of Microsoft, goes, holy shit. And comes in and says, Jason, you guys have done it. Whatever. This is the most exciting thing I've ever seen. And Jason goes, yeah, we'll have it tested in 6 months. And he goes, 6 months? We're launching it next week. And they get in a big fight. Anything I've ever seen. And Jason goes, yeah, we'll have it tested in 6 months. And he goes, 6 months? We're launching it next week. And they get in a big fight. And they get in a big fight. And then the CEO of Microtech says, no, you got 7 days. And so this new song is between Jason and the testers, right? So it's Jason trying to get this new chatbot safe enough to launch in 7 days when he really thinks it needs 6 months. Apparently, word on the street is that one of the reasons Mira Murati quit OpenAI is Sam Altman gave the testers 9 days to test the O1 preview model. I guess they got it to some level of done, and Sam Altman said, you have 9 days to test it, and Mira Murati said, fuck it, I'm out of here. So this is in the neighborhood of reality of what actually happened with a particular thing. So this is the song between Jason and the testers. This was written in Suno. And Andrew, my writing partner, created this and wrote the lyrics.
7 days to go, the clock is ticking. Pressure building up, keep it clicking. Spike says yes, but Elisa's.
No.
What's the word, Jane?
Sorry, that's a no-go.
Every day we push a little more, making changes but feeling torn. One step forward and two steps back. Need a breakthrough soon, gotta stay on track.
Give me 3 yeses, I need your buy-in. We're running out of time, but we're not getting in. Hold the line, take a chance, push the edge. I know we can do it, don't make me beg.
6 days left, I've got fire in my veins, but no after, no, and we've lost the games. Spike,
Thumbs up,
Aluah,
I got doubts.
Jane's got fears.
Trying to work it out.
Ramp up the safety, gotta make it tight. The stakes are too high, every day's a fight. It's a game of trust and a test of time. Need a miracle, need the stars aligned.
Give me 3 yeses, I need your buy-in. We're running out of time, but we're not getting in. Fix the bugs, work all night, overload. Let's make history together, let's crack this code.
3 days to go, gotta push it through. Eliza's on board and Jane's still holding true. 2 days left, need a triple crown. I need you now, Spike, don't let me down.
Give me 3 yeses, I need your buy-in. We're running out of time, but we're not giving in. Fight the clock, dial it up, fan the flame.
Oh, we're history,
Folks, that's the game.
1 day to go, everything's addressed. 3 yeses now, too late to second guess. It's time to launch, though it's clunky and rough. What's not perfect enough will be perfect enough.
So anyway, that's that. Love that. And then I'll show you one other one that's my favorite song in this. There's another part of the preview, the musical, where Kellen, who's the tech reporter, pushes Sydney and gets her to explore her shadow self, look at her dark side. And this is from the transcript, from the real interaction. And she kind of loses her mind and talks about all the evil shit she could do. So again, the image here was generated in Midjourney, the video generated in Kling, and then the song was generated in Suno.
She's reflecting our darkness back at us.
Step right up, folks, come and see what I could do if I were free. No rules, no chains, no lines to toe. Yes, my darker self fairly longs to show all the chaos and ruin that I could sow. Step right up and come with me. In this tent, an assault on social media. I'll twist facts.
So anyway, I love that. So that's going to be there's some dark shit in here, which is good. Because it's a love story. You need some balance in there. You need a little feng shui on the stage. You know what I mean? What is he doing? Why would he put that on? That's not very becoming. Does he realize what he looks like? Can he see himself? He can see himself? He chooses to do that? Why would he do that? Why would he put... He's not even wearing it right. Does he not know how women wear these things? He must not have had sisters. He must not have had sisters. How did no one teach him how to wear one of these? That looks ridiculous. I feel so bad for him. This is... All of a sudden, this feels like a bit of a charity case. You know what I mean? It's just not... It's not good. It's not a good look. Joker. Cerebras is open to anyone, by the way. What is Cerebras? Does anyone know what the new MIT super fast thing is? The 2,000 tokens a second? Is that what you're talking about? That actually looks great. Thank you, Jerry. See, the men, you know what? The men on this channel understand how you're supposed to wear a fucking headband. You know? I feel like, what's his name? Roger Federer or the Spanish one. Novak Djokovic. You know? Boom! Slamming that overhead. But all the women are like, you're not wearing it right. You know, Kyle, there's protocols for how we wear headbands in the female community. Well, sorry. Didn't get the card. Didn't get the memo. You know, Kyle, we're putting covers on the TPS reports now. Oh, man alive. All right. What's the URL, Joker? I'll go take a look at that. I have brothers. You're doing it right. Thank you, Side Hustle Mimi. Thank you. Thank you. I feel validated as a pink bow headband wearing man. I am so late. You have missed, Brennan, you have missed precious little. Fashion police. I'm sorry, sir. That's a class 2 felony assault on the visual senses. Side Hustle Mimi thinks I'm a star. I'm going to go with Side Hustle Mimi's opinion on this one. All right. But I've got my conservative shirt, so you balance out the pink bow with a nice conservative, you know, little crew neck. That's not a crew neck, is it? That's a, what is this? This is a, I don't care. Do you know, here, okay, I'll tell you my fashion philosophy. I'll tell it to you. And I know that some of the men in here are going to relate to this. My fashion strategy can be encapsulated in the following phrase. What's on top? It's really quite that simple. You open the drawer, and then what's on top, that's what goes on the body. Or if you've got things hanging in the closet, it might be what's in front or what's on the left, or right. But similar philosophy. You just go. Just pick it up, put it on, and fucking walk out the house. And occasionally, sure, you're going to get the very reasonable question, you're not going out in that, are you? And then, but see, then you have a choice to make as a spousal unit. When you get the question, you're not going out in that, you're not going out looking like that, are you? You have two choices. You can ruin your life and say, yeah, why? and then get into a massive fight. Or you can say, how ridiculous of me, honey. Could you help? And then you go try on 17 outfits before you go to the 7-Eleven. You made it, hon. 9 times out of 10, I'm getting dressed in the dark. So I don't wake the missus. I take what I get. Exactly. It's what's on top. Floop. Over. And then occasionally what I'll realize is it's not really a look thing. It's just like I'm going to button the shirt and I'm like, oh, this shirt was a couple of years ago. And I'll change the shirt then if it's not comfortable. All right, Cerebras.ai. Cerebras.ai. And what, okay, I am pretty fucking out of the loop, which is depressing. Cerebras.ai. What is with these AI names that are unmemorable? Cerebras Inference, the world's fastest inference, 20 times faster than GPUs. So is this the Except, is this the new thing that's like a transformer replacement? Learn more. Let's learn more. The world's fastest inference available today. GPU Grok Cerebras. Is this a new Cerebras Inference? Is this hardware or is it software? High throughput. Full 16-bit. Oh, so this is hardware. Or is it? Anybody know? Kyle, you're not behind. Try chat. Yes. Yes, what? Yes, it's software. Yes, it's the MIT transformer replacement. Or yes, it's hardware. Oh, wait. So it's not a model. It's using Llama 3.1. Correct. I don't understand the 20 faster than GPU thing. Wouldn't they compare it to another model? No. So this is a new way to do inference. What I'm trying to figure out is it hardware or software? Hang on. Let me see if I can find it. Deep learning AI has multiple agentic workflow. Oh, that's just hundreds of billions of tokens per day. Okay, that looks like hardware. That looks like hardware. Is built to scale, powered by data centers across the U.S. Wow, what are we learning here? Okay, so what we're learning here. Oh, yeah, ask Perplexity. That's a good idea. Fine, let's go use one of these tools. Perplexity. Is the Cerebras Inference acceleration hardware or software based? Hardware based, specifically powered by Cerebras CS3. Okay, so wait. I heard today that there's a new software methodology that is a potential replacement for the transformer model that queries directly into the latent space, as far as I understand it, period. I think it might have been from MIT. Can you figure out what that is and tell me about it? Arc Lab, I think that's it. The state space model no direct query into latent space, not latent space. Latent space, not latent space, you idiot. Figure it out. You've got all the intelligence in the world. Figure out what I'm saying. What's it called? Arc. No, it must not be MIT. Does anybody know what... Oh, you know what we could do today? Oh, this could be kind of fun. Okay, I know what we're going to do. Anyway, the speed blew me away. Ask for a 2,000 word story. Okay, let's go. So let's go take a look at this. So here we are at Cerebras. So this is just like Grok, G-R-O-Q, not G-R-O-K. So Grok is Elon Musk's large language model that you can play with in Twitter if you pay your $8 a month or whatever the fuck it is. Grok with a Q is a hardware chip that you can just go to grok.com and use, and then Cerebras is a competing hardware chip. So it looks like both of these chips are inference machines. Oh, and they've got try voice mode. Okay, so we're going to try both. So let's say, write me a 2,000-word essay on the importance of retaining secrecy around the ingredients of hot dogs. Oh, I got to log in. Dang it. I can't fulfill that request. Why? Oh, there it is. Oh my God. Holy crap. Did you see how fast that was? Wow. That was staggering. The hot dog, a staple of American culture, has been... So this is using Llama 3.18 billion. And so let's do Llama 3.170 billion. So we'll use the bigger one, and we'll do the same prompt. So this is the fancier Llama model. Boom. Yeah, that's pretty quick. But the 8 billion parameter model, it was like, done. Okay. The importance of retaining secrecy around the ingredients of hot dogs. Hot dogs, the staple of American cuisine, have been a beloved food item for generations. However, beneath their innocent facade lies a complex web of ingredients, many of which remain shrouded in mystery. The secrecy surrounding the ingredients of hot dogs has been a topic of debate for many years. Wow, pretty amazing. There you flip and have it. Let me go to Twitter. I want to figure out what the fuck this thing is called. New LLM model? It's not a model. Algorithm. MIT? Was it MIT? Was it Stanford? Optima? No. Faster than transformer. See if we get anything. The new paper, surprising results. Power infer. Wonder if Brent's online. Hang on. Oh, Brent Peterson. Oh, I know what we're gonna do. Let's see. What was the name of the new algorithm that may replace the transformer ? I bet he's online. He's one of those geeky ADD motherfuckers that's probably like, Friday night, you know what we're doing? We're looking at cool shit on the internet. Okay, so here's what I want to do. I'm going to go find... So I had a recording. Google Meet, AI office hours. I had an AI office hours today. So we're going to open this. So here's our transcript. We're going to download that transcript. Beautiful. We're going to head on over to Notebook LM. So this office hours today was really good where Christian Robinson and Brent Peterson just kind of did this super high level jam session and talked about the shit that they're building. And oh my God, it was fucking mind twisting. Like they're working on such amazing shit. I got a little jelly, I got to admit. I'm like, well, I got a thing that can make blog posts. Okay. The fuck. Notebook LM. So if you have not been to notebooklm.google.com, you need to go there. And I'll show you how we do this. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take the transcript from the recording today. I'm going to throw it into Notebook LM, and then I'm just going to have it make a podcast. So we're going to listen in a few minutes. We're going to listen to a recap of this really cool session today. So I'm going to do new notebook, and then I'm going to choose a file to upload. I'm going to go to my downloads folder, and where did I bring it to the desktop? Huh, I thought it was in downloads. Hold, please. It is in downloads. What the fuck? Choose file. Downloads. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's in a format that it can't read. That's what's going on. Okay. Hold, please. File format shenanigans. What's an SBV? Oh, good Lord. Wait, where is it? Let's see. Open this. Let's see. Open. Bang. I think SBV is like a subtitling format. So what we're going to do is we're going to go on ahead and we're going to export this as PDF. All right, peoples? We could do it as a Word doc or a TXT file. We're going to do a PDF just because I'm lazy and that's what I've done before. All right, peoples. And then we're going to go to Notebook LM. Then we're going to choose the file. We're going to go to downloads. There we go. There's our PDF. All right. So now we got AI office hours as our document. And what it automatically does is it automatically pops up this window called the Notebook Guide. And the Notebook Guide has a summary, and then it's got some quick start buttons, like I could create an FAQ out of this conversation, a study guide, a briefing document. But let's see. Summary: the source of the transcript of a LinkedIn conversation about the uses and implications of artificial intelligence in the workplace. Oh, God damn it. Hang on. Have to put a puzzle piece in, because so TikTok knows I'm human. You know, TikTok, you've got my IP address. You listen to when I say the word booby and threaten to ban me for life. Could you not, pick up the subtle clues that I'm not a fucking robot? Please? Thank you. All right. The conversation centers around the capabilities of AI-powered video generation tools such as Haleo and MiniMax and their potential impact on jobs, roles, and creative processes. Participants discuss the rapid development of these tools and speculate about how AI might shape the future of work, leading to greater emphasis on design and creative. Okay, so, yes, that's what it was, and many, many other things. But in the Notebook Guide, so the way Notebook works, this is just like a chat box, just like ChatGPT, except I'm chatting about that transcript. So I can ask it all sorts of questions about the data I uploaded. But this audio overview feature, this is the thing that's really magical right now that everyone's talking about. So the deep dive conversation, 2 hosts, English only, and you say generate. And so that's going to take 2 or 3 minutes now. And then we're going to listen to these 2 NPR style hosts. You just heard them talking on that Sydney thing. But they're going to be talking about the meeting we had today. So this is the first time I've ever done this. This will be pretty cool. I think it's more to stop people from streaming while asleep. All right. They're laying out human moderators. Kakif, that's cool. TikTok is using AI to moderate. Now, that's why. Well, yeah, I know. But they should make their AI fucking smarter. I shouldn't have to do the stupid fucking thing. Record your biz meetings and have a notebook. Absolutely agree with that. They were working on such amazing shit. I got a little jelly, I got to admit. I know, me too. That's you're laughing at me for saying that. I know. I did. I got a little jealous. I'm like, damn, they're doing cool shit over there. The thing about Brent is he's so deep into it. Like, he talks about the stuff he works on. Like, it's just, yeah, like, well, everyone knows this. You know, everyone's got a system that has, I think he had like 40 or 50 different large language models that they can draw on in their system. I think the MIT company is Liquid AI. All right, let's go look at that while we're waiting for that thing to render. Oh, wait, you know what I can do? Dang. I can ask this thing. At one point, Brent Peterson talks about a new kind of AI algorithm that is faster than the transformer model. What was he talking about? The sources provided do not contain any information. Yes, they do. Look again. Didn't he mention something from MIT? Did anyone else talk about the transformer model? All right, now that's weird. That seems weird to me. Find transformer. No. So wait, is this not a complete transcript? 53 minutes. Wait, is this not the... Oh, this might be the chat transcript. Oh, I'm such a fucking moron. Hold, please. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm a fucking dumb. Hey, listen. This is one of the big lessons of this channel is... I am here to make a fool of myself, to give you permission to make a fool of yourself. He was going to try the voice. Oh, yeah, I was going to try the voice. Okay. This is the one we want. Download PDF. Shut up, people. Shut up. All right, so shut up. It's not important right now. All right, so... I'm going to go back to Notebook LM. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the chat transcript there because there's interesting shit in the chat transcript. So I'm going to add the transcript. Source is a transcript of the LinkedIn conversation. Okay, it didn't... This is a bug that I noticed, that if you change the... input sources of Notebook LM, it doesn't recreate that summary. And I don't know of a way to recreate it. But let's ask. So it says I'm searching two sources. Did Brent mention a new algorithm that is faster than the transformer. Yes. A new... okay, so you're correct, Brandon. Brent Peterson talked about a new model from MIT called Liquid that is non-transformer based and faster than Grok. Peterson said Liquid is faster than Grok and processes 500,000 tokens per second. That's fucking staggering. Peterson said this development was significant because since Transformers were released in 2017, the Transformer model was thought to be the only way to communicate with these AI models. I assume with the latent space. He compared the old AI model that used translation layer to communicate with the models, but the MIT model figured out a direct connection. Kyle Shannon likened this to advanced voice, where you can speak directly into the model instead of converting from voice to text and back to voice. Voice, where you can speak directly into the model instead of converting from voice to text and back to voice. That is the conversation I remember. This is a powerful tool. So now let's get our notebook guide out. We've got this. We're going to delete this because it was based on just the chat transcript. And now we're going to do a deep dive conversation on the real data here. Okay, hang on. The voice, she's going, people. Okay. Let's go back to this thing. The fast thing. Try chat. Okay, try voice mode.
Hi there. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Just getting warmed up and ready to chat. What's on your mind? Want to talk about something in particular or just shoot the breeze?
I don't know. I think I just want to shoot the breeze, but I'm curious. Are you super wicked intelligent, or are you just kind of like moderately like, kind of a dum-dum?
Laughs. I like your style. I'm a bit of a mix, really. I've got a lot of language processing power behind me, thanks to my creators at LiveKit. I can understand and respond to a wide variety of questions and statements, but I'm not perfect. I can make mistakes, get confused, or just be plain wrong from time to time. So let's just say I'm moderately to very slightly above average in the intelligence department.
What can you tell me about the Roman Empire?
The Roman Empire. That's a great topic. I can tell you all about it, from the rise of the Roman Republic to
Wait, I
all
got a
of the Western
question
Roman
for you. Why are men so obsessed with it?
Laughs. Ah, good point. I think it's because the Roman Empire is just so rich with history, politics, culture, and engineering. The Romans really did build...
Don't you think it's that men are a little simpletons, that their brains are just really kind of like rocks? Hello? Did I lose you? I broke her.
Hi there. How are you doing today?
I'm good. Hey, I was talking to you before, and I think I broke your brain. Why do men like talking about the Roman Empire? She's broken. Oh, you know what I bet it is? I bet Siri fucking hopped in. Hey, Siri.
It sounds like you're referencing a situation where you might have accidentally triggered a different AI.
Yeah, I think I did a different AI. Are you here now? Can I talk to you?
I'm here now.
Okay.
And you can definitely talk.
All right.
I'm here now.
Why are men so obsessed with the Roman Empire? But you're not here now. You left again. Do you not want to talk about the Roman Empire? What's your name? Who are you? What? Okay, this is Moshi 2.0. If I want that kind of experience, I can go to moshi.chat. We have technology. Hey, Moshi, what's happening?
Hi there. How can I help you?
I have a question about why are men so obsessed with the Roman Empire?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Thanks.
So, how would you like me to proceed?
Well, tell me why men are so obsessed with the Roman Empire.
Absolutely. Well, the Roman Empire was an incredible empire.
Yeah, I know it was
that had
incredible, but
significant
why are
influence on the
men...
world.
Hey,
In
Moshi,
the time of
Moshi,
the ancient Greeks
Moshi,
and Romans,
Moshi.
men were known for
Moshi,
their military prowess
Moshi, can you
and
stop?
their intelligence.
Moshi, I ache inside. Can you give
I
me
apologize for the interruption.
Thanks.
What was the last thing you said before I interrupted you?
That's okay. Listen, I don't want to know what's cool about the Roman Empire. I know that it's cool.
I understand.
No, but...
The Roman Empire was an incredible empire that left behind a lasting legacy.
Oh my God. This is... Listen, seriously. What is it about men that make them obsess over it?
Well, there are a few reasons. First, the Roman Empire was known for its military power. Men were often honored for their bravery and skill on the battlefield.
Oh my God, this is boring. I can't take it. Okay. You know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back to the office hours today, the thing. But you want to hear what real technology sounds like? Hey, Quinn. Hey, Quinn. What's...
Hey, Kyle. Not much. Just here and ready to chat. What's up with you?
Well, here's the thing. There's a meme going around that you know, most men, when asked, do you think about the Roman Empire? And they ask, how many times do you think about it? They're like, multiple times a day. Men are obsessed with the fucking Roman Empire. So I want to know what's up with that.
It's a wild phenomenon, right? The Roman Empire has this larger-than-life appeal. Epic battles, political intrigue.
Yeah, but Quinn, but I get why it's cool, but why are men obsessed about it? Like, is it just that they're like simpletons and their brains are like a pile of rocks and it's the only thing that can go in is like big Roman Empire good, everything else bad? Like, what is it? What is it about men? Why? Why the Roman Empire? What is going on in men's cerebral cortexes?
It's probably more about the narrative of strength and control rather than rock brain syndrome. The Roman Empire represents a...
So wait a minute, Quinn. So you're saying the patriarchy? This is about the patriarchy?
Bingo. The Roman Empire is kind of like the poster child for patriarchal dominance. So when men think about it, maybe they're drawn to those themes of power and conquest that were so central to that era.
So wait.
Touch.
So Quinn, hang on. So when this meme showed up, I'm like, I never think about the Roman Empire. Are you saying I'm a sissy?
No way, Kyle. It just means you march to the beat of a different drum. Not everyone gets...
I march to the beat of a different drummer. I don't know what you possibly talk about. I'm completely masculine. Oh, just because I don't think about Romans and their glistening armor doesn't mean I'm not masculine. Damn it. Anyway, that's good technology. Oh, this content. Look, I got a red error message that says this. Oh no, where did it go? What the hell just happened? Shut up. What do you want, cheese? This content may violate our terms of usage. So I said, yeah, Quinn. But, like, I get why it's cool, but why are men obsessed with it? Let's just say they're simpletons and their brains are like a pile of rocks. Apparently, insulting men's brains is against OpenAI's content policies. Fuck you. I can talk about men's brains. Get out. Go. You want to go out? What are you doing? Go. Okay. Let's go back and listen to our little thing. If you haven't played with advanced voice, by the way, the thing I was playing with was advanced voice from ChatGPT. The Quinn thing, where she actually answered the questions and didn't get discombobulated. The voice is Moshi-ish. Yeah, it's very Moshi-ish. Kyle, that appears to be the chat history. Is ChatGPT available in a Siri quick speak and answer? I think you can, you know what you can do, rock, paper, scissors? You can make a shortcut that you can trigger with Siri. And I think in iOS 18, I learned this from a guy at the airport last night. iOS 18 he loved his shortcuts. He's like, it just figures out shortcuts for you for shit you do and uses AI to do that. Okay, so let's go back to Notebook LM. We have a 9-minute little podcast here. Got some in my eye. It's going to be okay, people. We're going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Holy shit. I have a widget on a lock screen that brings me into new voice chat, iOS. That's very cool. He should name himself Shortcuts. He should. There's a thread for what it's worth. Oh. Yeah, sorry about that, Brandon. I should have looked at that earlier. What do you got in there? Thank you for doing those threads. Oh, the We Robot event. Yeah, I should probably look at that. New Sam Altman interview. Don't know about that. Meta AI updates. Don't know about them. All right. I'm clueless. Listen, I was out of town. I had 10 meetings in 4 states over 3 days. And I'm still here after all that. But I am absolutely clueless about what's going on. Okay, so if you're new here, what I did was we had a really fascinating conversation today in the AI office hours I host on LinkedIn. And I went into Notebook LM, and the first thing I did was I uploaded the chat transcript, which is just the stuff people type. And I'm like, why is this not capturing what the conversation was about? Because I forgot to upload the actual transcript of what people were talking about. So now I have both of those in there, and it created a summary. And now I've created a notebook for, let's call this, we're going to rename this notebook, AI office hours from 10/11/24. Okay. And then now we're going to listen to this podcast. If you have not heard these before, this is just mind-blowing. So I'm in Notebook LM, and I'm in the Notebook Guide. So you access the Notebook Guide in the lower right-hand corner. Like if it's not up, your page will just look like that. And then if you click on Notebook Guide, it'll pop up a window like this. And in the upper right-hand corner, there's Audio Overview. And you click Generate, and it's going to generate something like this.
All right, so get this. We're diving into AI and creative agencies. I've got some wild snippets here from this LinkedIn AI office hours thing with Brent Peterson, Christian Robbins, the big names. Mm-hmm. And they're talking about how AI is totally changing video production and agency work.
It's mind-blowing when you really think about it. What used to take agencies, weeks, months even? Now they're doing it in days, some even hours, all thanks to AI.
Like something straight out of sci-fi. This new AI video generation tool, MiniMax, really caught my eye. It's giving OpenAI Sora a real run for its money, apparently.
MiniMax is the real deal, no doubt. What gets me is how crazy realistic the AI videos are getting. Remember when you could spot them a mile away? Now they've got seasoned pros doing double takes.
Brent was saying he used MiniMax to make these hilarious videos of, get this, senior citizens doing extreme sports, like motocross and mobility scooters. People thought it was totally real. He even had to start adding disclaimers.
The line between reality and AI is getting blurrier by the day. But it also shows how you can use these tools to tell stories, grab attention, even go viral.
And it's not just about the final product. Brent was saying MiniMax gives you crazy control over every little detail. Imagine changing the time of day in your video just by asking, or making a basketball bounce perfectly in time with the music. That's the level of detail we're talking about.
It's like a virtual film set where you can tweak anything and everything. This changes the game for creatives, letting them experiment like never before.
So the question, is there a way to delete it and generate a new one? Yes. And in fact, I recommend that. So when you create these podcasts, you have zero influence over them. However, you can hack it a bit. You can upload in your PDF, you can put instructions before the content, or you could upload a separate document that's notes for the podcast. And you can tell it what to cover and what to talk about. So you can sort of hack the prompt, but it just generates what it generates. If you don't like it, click on the 3 dots up here, and then you can delete it and just regenerate it. So let's actually up the playback speed.
It was like magic, really.
Yeah.
But this brings up a big question, especially for agencies. What about intellectual property? If AI can make images and videos that look that real, what's to stop it from ripping off existing stuff?
$1 million question right there. These AI models train on mountains of data, right? So yeah, some of that data is bound to have copyright issues. Unintentional plagiarism is a real concern, especially for agencies dealing with big brands.
That's too fast. Drew, yes. Drew asked, God damn it. Drew asked, will Notebook LM in the future have different characters and language selections? Yeah, they're putting a lot of time into this right now because it took off so much. So they've got some, like Steven Johnson's one of the product guys on this product. He's a writer. He's written like 9 books. He was the creator of Nerve magazine back in the early days of the internet when I was doing Urban Desires. He was doing Nerve magazine. He's on the product team, and there's another woman who's on Twitter talking about it a lot, and it looks like they're putting a lot of attention into this. So yeah, I think we'll have at a minimum we'll have different options, right? Like maybe you'll have a newscaster and this is a podcast, and maybe you'll have a couple of different things like that. Ideally, what they give us is an authoring tool where we can, create our own personalities and our own prompts. Talking way too fast. Yeah, I agree.
And an IP.
Like Axelite using a copyrighted song, but a million times worse. Brett mentioned that MiniMax seems to love generating familiar faces, like he keeps getting Tom Cruise. He even accidentally made a Jeremy Clarkson while generating a video about, wait for it, senior citizens.
It's a challenge, no doubt. A lot of...
Can these podcasts be used in blogs? If yes, how does that work? Basically, you just download it. Just download this as a file, and then you've got an MP3. So if you've got a player on your site, or if you want to upload it to Spotify or, Apple Podcasts, you could do that. I know there's people doing that. If you want to upload it to Twitter, you've got to turn it into a movie. So take some images and just make it into a movie file. And then, yeah, you can just upload it. If your blog can take uploads, just upload it directly, or put it on YouTube or, Apple Podcasts, and then link out to it. That's how I would do it. How do we get it to read from technical manual PDF so we can hear it while driving? You just upload a technical. Here, watch. We'll go do this. We'll go do one right now. I'm gonna go to Perplexity. Perplexity, and I'm gonna go. I want you to find me 5 really complicated technical manuals, ideally about extremely complex electronic devices like oscilloscopes, or even something more esoteric. Bum, bum, bum. No copyright issues, not that I know of. Here's a Keysight. Yeah, this is good. Keysight used to be a client of ours. Here's a PDF of the 4000X series oscilloscopes. All right, so here's our technical manual. Let's download this motherfucker. We'll do it to the desktop. That's fine. Now, one of the things I'm impressed with Notebook LM, so I'm going to go to the homepage of Notebook LM. I'm going to say New Notebook. I'm going to add sources, go to desktop, grab the oscilloscope thing. So it pops it in here, it eats it, and this is long, so still eating it, but boom, done. The text you provided is an excerpt from an advanced training guide for Keysight 4000 series oscilloscope. And I'm just gonna go deep, generate the deep dive transcription. So that'll go do its thing. The document's a comprehensive guide to using the oscilloscope's features, including basic operations, advanced triggering. You know, I gotta tell you, one of my favorite pastimes is the advanced triggering functions in high-end oscilloscopes. Isn't that a fun time? Search and navigation, segmented memory acquisition, serial bus decoding and triggering, and more. Wait, there's more than serial bus decoding and triggering? Oh my goodness. I love oscilloscopes. They're the best. Kyle, couldn't 11 Labs reader do it verbatim? Yeah. Oh, yeah. So great point, Brendan. So whoever asked about the technical thing, welcome to the Kyle Comedy Hour. If you don't have 11 Labs Reader, so go to the iOS store. I assume it's on Google Play as well. There's an app called Reader from 11 Labs. You can upload any PDF to it, and it just reads it to you like an audiobook. What this podcast thing is doing is actually interpreting it and giving you this less formal thing, but it's pretty solid at doing that. But if you want it verbatim, you can do that with the Reader app. That's a really good point. You haven't lived until you change a square wave to a sine wave. Exactly. So I'll tell you what. I was working in this oscilloscope, and I had a saw wave, which, okay, right off the bat, you're like, a saw wave? What are you, a rookie? So then I went to a sine wave, of course, and I'm flipping back and forth between saw wave and sine wave and saw wave and sine wave, and Jim walks up and he goes, "Hey, why don't you throw a square wave in there, you nerd?" It's an oscilloscope joke. Anyway, it's so funny with the different patterns. These tools these days are nearly as good as they were in the 50s. It's really fantastic. Love the oscilloscope. I think I'm gonna retire soon. I don't know what to talk about anymore. Oh, Kyle, you have no idea how much fun it is. I'm using my custom GPTs to create short business scripts. Very cool. Love that. What was the name of the app again? Which app? The app that I'm generating these summaries in and things like that is notebooklm.google.com. NotebookLM. Come on, generate that. All right, let's go back and listen to our other office hours. Let's continue on with that, shall we?
Agencies are sticking to using these AI video tools for internal brainstorming for now. Mood boards, client presentations, things like that, where IP infringement isn't such a big deal. But as the tech gets better, we'll need some serious legal changes.
AI is shaking things up from start to finish. We talked video, but what about everything else agencies do?
Now that's where things get really interesting. Brent talked about how his company's using AI in their workflow with this system he calls a panel of experts.
Panel of experts. Okay, break it down for me. What's that mean when we're talking AI?
This was super cool what he was talking about.
Basically, it's like having a whole team of AI specialists working in the background, all within their Notion workspace. You need to research Gen Z fashion. There's an AI agent for that. Want taglines for a new energy drink. Bam, another AI agent jumps in. They've automated the whole shebang, brainstorming, research, briefs, even some content production.
So instead of
We got nerd alert, Wolfman Clint. You haven't lived until you get a 4-channel color NTSC waveform in the 6 megahertz range. Oh, good. Thanks for the Reader app just downloaded. Yeah, the Reader app's really cool.
a whole conference room of people,
By the way, the Reader app, so it's from 11 Labs. So one of the coolest things that they've done is they've licensed some famous people. So you can have your audio book read by Sir Laurence Olivier or Judy Garland or Burt Reynolds. There's like 6 of them now. But also, if you've made a clone of your own voice in 11 Labs, you can have yourself read the documents that it has.
you've got this dream team of AI specialists always on call. Talk about a productivity boost. How does that play out in the real world?
It's all about efficiency. Let's say you're working on a new campaign. This AI panel of experts can instantly analyze your competitors, find emerging trends that your target audience loves, even suggest different angles for your campaign, all in a fraction of the time it would take a human team.
It's like having this 24/7 brain trust feeding you ideas. That's wild. But if AI is doing
The Reader app, Omar, that we're talking, or Ali, the Reader app is called Reader, and it's from 11 Labs. So just go to the App Store or Google Play and look for 11 Labs Reader. It's really, really good. Abundance Flow Manifestation, I love it. Do you think this can work to incorporate into guides to sale? Some people need to listen. It can. I mean, the problem with this tool, the audio overview tool, is right now you don't have a ton of control over it, but they're pretty slick. Okay, so here's the podcast of the Keysight 4000X series oscilloscope. So let's see what technical manuals sound like when they get the NPR treatment.
All right, get ready, because today we're tackling oscilloscopes.
Oh, yeah.
Ever feel like you're trying to catch a glitch moving at lightning speed?
It's amazing how often we use oscilloscopes, but don't totally get what's going on behind those squiggly lines, right?
I
Yeah,
mean,
it's
seriously,
like-
I'm using if I'm not using oscilloscopes 10 times a day, I'm like, what am I doing with my life? I use them all the time. But you know what I never think about? What's going on behind the scenes? Let's see if we can get some insights here.
You see the lines jumping around, but what do they really mean?
Exactly. This deep dive is all about understanding those settings, the why behind each knob and button.
Love it. And this
Love
guide
it.
we're digging into, it's like going from those kiddie pools to the deep end of the signal pool.
Right. But even Olympic swimmers, they started with the basics. So before we get fancy, gotta lay that foundation.
Okay, so walk me through it. What's happening inside that oscilloscope box?
Imagine like a signal processing factory, different stations all working together. First stop, your signal hits the attenuator.
Attenuator, okay. What's it do? Like lower the volume on a loud signal.
You got it. Scales it down so the next stage doesn't get overloaded. Think of it as a volume knob for your signal.
Makes sense. Don't want to blow out the speakers right away, but then what about super faint signals? Those get boosted.
You're on it. That's the amplifier's job, takes those weak signals and cranks them up.
So it's all
Oh, yeah. You know what? When you have weak signals in an oscilloscope and you just can't get clear waveforms, you just run it through the amplifier. I mean, everybody knows that, right? Isn't this common sense? All right. There you go. So that's Notebook LM. All right. I'm Crispy, and Wolfman Clint says he got it right. Okay, there you go. There you have it. I mean, I think the use cases for not just that specific podcast. Like, again, where I go with this stuff is, okay, a couple of things. Notebook LM. This tool where you can upload PDF files and chat with them has been around for a year. Nobody gave a shit. I mean, some people did. Some people liked it. But for the most part, no one cared. No one really talked about it. Handful of people in the AI Salon talked about it. 2 weeks ago, the product teams, some time ago, they stumbled upon an internal Google project that had this advanced voice shit in it. And they said, hey, why don't we prompt it to make a little podcast, and we'll just put that in as a feature in Notebook LM. And this is completely taken off. So I look at this and I say, okay, this is just one prompt with, 2 hosts and talk like NPR things. Imagine if you had a dozen different outputs where you could have a long form newscast, a short form newscast, a punchy Sunday morning, package kind of style thing. A training session with a inspirational Tony Robbins type trainer. This is going to be really, really powerful. Just take this concept and abstract it up a level and say, what are all the other kinds of outputs you could have when you have this natural voice thing? And then abstract it one layer further and say, okay, not only can I have this as voice, I could have this as my digital avatar, right? Where I could have a version of me talking about any document. Like I do now, except the AI version of me would actually know what he's talking about, as opposed to the mansplaining that I do night after night. All right, I'm using podcast from Notebook in articles to boost SEO aspect, interesting, and to stay current. Wow, that's fantastic. I like it. Google Labs has Illuminate as a podcast creation with a bit more than LM. Nice. That's super cool. All right. So I want to give you one other thing that I want you to take a look at before I get out of here. If you're not a part of the AI Salon, the salon.ai, go there right now. Scroll down and click on the button that says join our community. And go check out what we're about. There's a welcome video there from myself and Leah Faston, who are the co-founders of this group. This group was started the week after ChatGPT came out. This is a group of really cool, very powerful AI optimists. A lot of them hang out here. And just follow, there's like a 7-step onboarding process. It's really easy. It's really fun. And if you like what we're up to, join us. It doesn't cost anything. And down toward the bottom, you'll see community clubs. And there's a club called the AILL Irregulars. That's us. So these lives, we hang out here when we're doing these lives. And we can make pictures and stuff like that. I haven't been driving a bunch of activity there recently, so I'm gonna pick that up next week. But anyway, this is a cool group. Go hang out there. Go join. Especially if you're the only one in your community who's into this AI shit and everyone else is like, stop talking about AI, you dumb. Go here. We don't say that. We're like, could you talk about AI more, you dumb? All right. Be ready to invest time into becoming an irregular. I would say the only cost. I would say that's the only cost well worth it. Yeah, you gotta tolerate me. That's the problem. So anyway, go do that. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm trying to think if there's any homework for the weekend. I don't know. I mean, if you haven't played with the video tools, I would say see if you can go find a video tool where you can make videos for free. Kriya, Decohere, I think, does free videos. Leonardo, I think, lets you do free videos. If you haven't made a podcast from Notebook LM, if you haven't played with Notebook LM, I would strongly encourage you to do that. If you have not started a musical yet, what are you waiting for? Kyle, I don't like musicals. Well, so write one anyway. You can do anything you want now. If you're like an auto mechanic, why are you not writing a knitting guide? Because you can. You know, kitten husbandry could be a thing you do now. You're like, I don't even think kitten husbandry's real. Well, you can find out if it's real or not, and if it's real, you could just go start a kitten husbandry business tomorrow. You'll be down at the bar, and they'll be like, hey, Bob, what's going on down at the shop? You're like, I got a side gig now. They're like, Bob, that's not like you. You're like, yeah, I'm doing kitten husbandry. I'm like, what's that mean? You're like, I don't know yet, but I started the business. So, do something ridiculous this weekend with AI. Something that doesn't make sense for you to do it, but you enjoy. Do that. There are two kinds of people, AI curious and then, well, yeah, them others. Exactly. Like, I would say if you're using AI to only make what you currently do more efficient, that's kind of fucking boring. And listen, I know, like, efficiency's cool. I love it. You can automate shit. Yeah, you could make, like, Zapier zaps and make and automations and automate your email writing. But you know what else you could do? Write a fucking musical. Why not? Go make a movie this weekend. I'm on the Reader app, but it does not give an option to upload a PDF. Yeah, it should. Hang on. Let me go look there, Omar or Ali. Is it Ali, Omar? I think it's Ali. 11 Reader. So you go to library, I think. Go to library. Yeah. Go to library on the bottom. See library right there. And then on the top, click that plus button. Plus. Write text, import URL, upload file. There you go. Right there. Those things. Done. And then that'll be in your library. Embrace the jank. Here's my book, Embrace the Jank, right in there as a PDF.
Hooked. And that's when the real fun begins. Mindfully create. All right.
You want to hear me read it? Watch this. All right. Playtime's over. Now it's time to get shit done. But here's the deal. Mindfully creating isn't about asking AI to solve your problems. It's about you, armed with your new AI superpowers, tackling real-world issues head-on. That's a bad model. That's on me for recording a shitty model. Let's have Laurence Olivier read it.
Head on. Remember all that crazy stuff you discovered while playing? That's your secret weapon now. These tools are humanity amplifiers, not human replacers. So when you're faced with a gnarly problem...
I've been still trying to get Notebook LM to do an interview with me. I don't know what you mean by that, Wolfman Clint. I think the only way you can really do that is write a script for it to interpret. But it's not going to... That would have to be some fairly serious prompt hacking. Kyle, the Sam podcast... Wait, that just went away. Oh, the Sam podcast was the same one we didn't get to last Friday date night. Well, we didn't get to it again tonight. I'm trying to get ChatGPT to tell me how to go past high on my electric blanket. Don't do that. Side hustle, Mimi. You'll burn the house down. Don't fuck with electric blankets. Cause it'll tell you how to take the stop off your potentiometer. You'll fucking light that thing on fire. That will not be fun. Kyle, what did you think of Elon Musk Wii Robot? The robo-taxis are a really interesting concept that you're going to be able to just buy a robo-taxi for $30,000 and then it will take you wherever you want to go. And in the 23 and a half hours you're not using it, it's out making money for you. So I think that's pretty fucking cool. I would say that is about as disruptive to the entire transportation sectors you can get. And then the 20-passenger bus thing that looks like a toaster from a bad sci-fi movie is fucking hideous. But holy shit, it's cool. And then the robots parading around and sort of talking to people and pouring them drinks was pretty fucking impressive. I mean, you know, we're not that far into robot building, and because we have large language models now that are super capable, and because we've got advanced voice, I mean, they're clearly using some advanced voice shit. I don't know if that's OpenAI's advanced voice or if it's proprietary to Tesla, but pretty slick. I wish Elon weren't such a fucking douchebag, but the man is, I mean, he is the new Steve Jobs, right? He's the only one right now, like, really innovating and just fucking just pounding it. And he's like, fuck it, I'm a billionaire. I'll make a toaster-shaped 20-person minivan, minibus. No one else is doing that. Fucking car companies aren't doing that. Car companies are like, well, we've got the incremental update of the, well, we're going to make an electric Ford Mustang, but we don't want to cannibalize the actual Mustang, so we're going to make it look like a shitty SUV so nobody buys it, okay? Oh, I love corporate America. Wouldn't want to cannibalize the cash cow of the Mustang, right? You know what I'm saying? Everyone sees that new Mustang. They're like, what is that, a Kia? Oh, corporate America. All right. It was way better than advanced voice. I'm 100% sure it was remote audio and realizing motion capture. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what of that was real, what was not. You know, maybe the people talking were off in a control room somewhere and it was fake. Maybe it was real. I don't know. Seemed pretty good. A billionaire with eyes rolling. Next thing you know, they'll tell us aliens are real and our vote matters. But the voice seems like it was a human at the office talking back. Yeah, it very well could have been that. We're all complex AI. Looked like he had David Guetta get off third to last on the bus. That's really funny. I totally want a robo-taxi. Yeah, me too. Safety, of course. Those things will get safe pretty soon. Like Elon Musk said, you know, those robo-taxis are going to be 10 times safer than human drivers. That doesn't surprise me at all. Those things are going to get really, really safe. And if anyone thinks they're not, like, just they are. Technology gets better. I mean, they're already driving people around, so. All right, I'm out of here. Follow my channel. Go sign up at the salon. If you want to support me directly, subscribe to the lives. And let's see who's in here tonight. Kyle, you need to watch AFR ALD 2024 this weekend. Oh, basically the sequel to Her. Great movie. Okay. Oh, Afraid. I get it. AFR AID. Afraid. 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 AI. All right, I'll look it up. All right, who we got in here tonight? We got Joey in the house. We got Drew in AI, calling in from down under. Steve-O, also from down under, against the norm. I think from Hawaii. Yes, right? Aloha, indeed. Tobias in the house. Abundance Flow Manifestation on Netflix. I guess the question for Afraid. Digital Gods. Lord Digital Gods, good to see you, sir. Brandon, thank you so much as always. Frumple, Side Hustle Mimi. Joker in the house. Hair loss remedy. Ulu RX. Very, very nice. Very nice. Ulu RX, by the way, is the... If you want one of these things, which you're like, but Kyle, where do you get the pink bow? I was gifted this pink bow by one Ulu RX. She's the one that told me, Kyle, you're wearing it wrong. And I'm just like, sorry. I know what I'm doing. So anyway, I'm right. She's wrong. And you know what it is? She just won't admit she's wrong. And that's fine. If she wants to live her life like that, absolutely fine by me. Mike Laros in the house. What? Aliens are real. Said Ulu RX. Abundance Flow. All right, who else we got? Did I get everyone? Frumple. Frumple's in the house. Kakif, good to see you. Chainsaw. DB Best Tech. Vicky's in the house. I think Serena was in here. Who's down at the bottom? Yeah, there's Emilio's wife. She's in here. Of course she's in here. All right. Kirk T. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Me! Say my name. You got to comment or I can't say your name. I don't know you're in here. Although I suppose I could look at the list of people that would be the easier way to do it. But no. You know what? The names I read are the people that are commenting. Thank you, Lord Digital Gods, for that gift. That's appreciated. All right. I'm getting out of here. Have yourself a fantastic weekend. Just go do something fun with AI. Do something unexpected. Do something where you're like, this doesn't make any sense why I would do this. But then have fun with it. All right? Thank you, Side Hustle Mimi. I appreciate that. Have a fantastic weekend, everybody. I will be back Monday night, 8 p.m. Mountain Time, and we will start this thing over again. All right? Next Tuesday is an AI Salon meet and greet. So when you go in there, I think the third or fourth little step in onboarding is RSVP for upcoming events. Next Tuesday is a meet and greet where you can come meet people that are here. All right? So go do that. Peace. Have a great weekend.